Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Sunday, May 17th, 2020. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius for this upcoming week in May. Yes, Carmilla is here. She is back and raring to go. She is ready for your reading, Aquarius. We have massive rain happening outside and thunder. I mean, it's pouring buckets right now, and I think it's freaking her out a little bit. I've restarted this video at least 6 times because she keeps biting my ear. It's really awesome. This rain is really awesome right now. And we've got some hail and stuff coming down. Anyway, enough about the rain, right, Aquarius? Jeez. Okay, so this is a general love reading for Aquarius. It can pertain to anything, relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. My intention is to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it. And let's get started. If you're brand new, welcome first of all. There is more specific information regarding my readings and my videos in the description box, so you can have a look there if you want to check that out. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for this upcoming week, starting May 17th. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Queen of Swords in reverse. She's paired with the Knight of Cups in reverse. The rain is really coming down. It's crazy. I mean, we get a lot of rain anyway, but this is insane. Okay, so we have the, sorry, I'm totally distracted by the rain. We have the Seven of Cups, the Magician, Six of Wands in reverse. Sorry. The rain, I just gotta look, because now we have hail. Holy cow. Carmella's freaking out a little bit too. She's not used to that. Okay, I need to open these up. I want to open up the window too, but I'll get all wet if I do. Okay, so Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Four of Cups, the Sun, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I am sorry, I'm just really hardly even able to pay attention to what these cards are because I'm just so distracted by this rain. Ouch, stop it. Carmilla lost one of her tail feathers yesterday, so I kept it. Come here. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords on the table, paired with the Knight of Cups. So from this energy, I'm getting that there's a bit of a pessimistic or kind of negative perspective regarding love, regarding an emotional connection, maybe feeling pissed off about something, maybe mad about the way something, oh, she went and she grabbed her tail feather. That is really cute. Come here, Carmilla. You are super funny. Come here. So she went and took her tail feather back. There you go. She says it's mine and I'm keeping it. Okay. Sorry, this is really not going the way I'm gonna keep rolling. We're gonna see what we get, Aquarius. I'm just really distracted. Okay. So anyway, I get the feeling from this Queen of Swords in reverse, she's kind of pissed off about maybe a connection or something that's not going her way, or maybe feeling pessimistic about an emotional connection or the way things are going in that area for her. This could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with, Aquarius. You might even be a little confused as to the direction you're going in the area of love or connections or relationships in general. I get the feeling that maybe things haven't been going well for quite some time, and maybe it's almost gotten to the point where you just feel that you expect it. It's the norm. It's how things are. And I do get the sense that you're maybe trying to seek some kind of way to get out of this funk, to relieve this this Sylvester, what are you doing? Come here. He's watching her play with his feather. He's down here on the floor. He usually ignores the bird because she attacks him. So he leaves her alone, but now he's all interested in her because she's wiggling this feather around on top of the cage. You can see her doing it, and now she dropped it. If you want to go in there and get it, go ahead. Here. Here. There's your feather. No. Okay. She doesn't like that cage. It's her travel cage. She won't go in there by herself. Anyway. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. I mean, this is more basically a video about the bird than it is about Aquarius. So let's get back on track. So I do feel, Aquarius, this is probably your energy. But again, if you're cross-watching or you have someone who's dealing with this kind of thing, kind of feeling down in the dumps regarding a connection or multiple connections or just relationships in general, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. But that's what I'm getting from this first set of cards is that there's just kind of this feeling pessimistic, disappointed, overall just kind of unhappy with that area of your life. So let's get some more cards out here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Swords. And we've got the Sun again. And there's the Thunder. I mean, all this chaos could be indicating your energy too, Aquarius. I'm just going to throw that out there. So you need to stop distracting me so I can get this reading done. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Four of Swords in reverse. So out come the reverse cards. We've got the Sun on the table twice, and it's in the upright. That's good news. But I think more than anything, I think that's indicating that you're trying to seek some clarity regarding what's got you stuck in this funk. And again, I feel like it's surrounding relationships or a specific relationship, Aquarius, and you're in a state of stagnation, immobility, unable to see why maybe you're in this situation or why you feel stuck. And I do feel like you're trying to figure out kind of how to move forward or how to move on from this or how to get out of this really kind of negative mindset regarding, again, a specific relationship that's down in the dumps or multiple connections. But I do feel like you are, I'm telling you what, maybe I'm not supposed to do readings today. I'm not sure, Aquarius, but this is just insane. And she just took a bath and now she's splashing all over the top of my head, which is not, come on. You didn't even get that wet. You got just wet enough so you could flap around, land on my head, and cause problems again for me. And that's not okay, Carmela. Okay. So we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse on the table, and she's clarifying this Queen of Swords. I do believe this is the same person, and I do believe, again, Aquarius, I'm going to call this your energy because right now it's the only energy that's on the table. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who may be feeling a little insecure, possibly in the financial realm, maybe feeling like she needs to care for herself, be concerned about her current situation. This is the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's not worried about other people. She needs to worry about herself. And again, I do get the sense that there is this need for self-care, or kind of to move yourself out of this feeling of disappointment, confusion, stagnation, feeling insecure about what it is you're manifesting for yourself, what it is that you're bringing into your life in the area of relationships. But this could also potentially have to do with job opportunities, financial security, not feeling real confident about where you are, real comfortable about your current situation when it comes to your own personal circumstances. I don't feel like it's just about relationships. I think there's more to it on the table here. So this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, to a certain extent, I get the feeling, Aquarius, that there is a little bit of internal blame going on, like kind of thinking to yourself, if it weren't for the failure of this particular relationship, or if I were getting along with so-and-so, I wouldn't be in this predicament, or if so-and-so hadn't treated me like this, then I wouldn't be dealing with this uncomfortable situation, or this feeling of stagnation, or not really knowing the direction that I'm going. I don't know if there's a lot of acceptance with regard to personal responsibility, is what I'm trying to say. In other words, it feels a little bit like, I'm going to open this one, it's getting sick. It feels a little bit like there is a need to blame others for maybe, again, a situation or circumstance you find yourself in that's uncomfortable, unpleasant. And I do believe it has more to do, it's not just about a relationship situation. I think it has to do with your current state of affairs, maybe your current financial situation, maybe where you're living, maybe your job, maybe there's some dissatisfaction in that area. Or lack of financial security, lack of a job or employment. Of course, there's plenty of people going through that. But again, there's just a lot of this feeling of feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move past some of these disappointments. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Aquarius. The Star in reverse, clarifying this Queen and both these Queen energies. Page of Wands. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse. King of Wands. And now the sun is peeking out of the clouds. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting from this set of cards is that you may be feeling like you put too much energy into an actual connection or relationship versus other parts of your life, and you're kind of kicking yourself now because I feel like that's why you're in this current state of affairs. You're feeling a little bit down and depressed, and maybe not feeling very confident or secure because you put a lot of effort into a relationship that ultimately didn't work out for you. So you put feeling like you put all your energy into this one area of your life and ultimately it didn't work out. So maybe you felt like you were building a solid connection with somebody and that ultimately would set you up for other success in other areas of your life. Sylvester, the cat's over here wanting to get in my lap. And he's not going to get into my lap, not right now. We have a King of Wands on the table. I think this is the person you're dealing with, Aquarius. I think that this could be the person that maybe you're having some relationship issues with. King of Wands is somebody who's a natural born leader, somebody who others look up to and look to for guidance, support. This is a very creative person. Could be somebody who is a boss or owns a business, somebody who has a position of power or authority, somebody who might be managing other people. I think this is the person you're dealing with, and I think this is the person you might be kind of blaming for the stagnant energy, feeling like you're not going anywhere because you've been so focused on this particular relationship. And I think, Aquarius, that you would like to, you want to relieve yourself of this negative mindset on the one hand, but you're really reluctant to let go of this particular person. And I think that you realize that releasing this relationship might be the answer to getting you unstuck, but it's not the answer you are comfortable with. Does that make sense, Aquarius? In other words, I think that you see a light at the end of the tunnel with fixing your current situation, but the first step in doing that would be to let go of this relationship with this King of Wands, or move on from it. And when I say move on from it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of the relationship. It could just mean that you're not focusing on the relationship as much as you were. And yeah, I know, I saw your feather drop. I know. You're going to have to get it though, Carmela. I'm not interrupting my reading to get your feather. I think you almost might feel like you put yourself into this predicament where you feel you have this lacking mentality or feeling insecure about your current situation because you've actually put yourself there. Again, with a focus on a relationship versus other parts of your life where maybe you should have been focusing in order to put yourself in a better position. Because right now, Aquarius, I feel like you're dwelling in this kind of energy. And this star in reverse can indicate depression, lack of hope, feeling loss, a loss of wish fulfillment. And there really is a strong energy that the loss is in the area of a connection. You may have received communication or word or news recently that has you realizing that this is where this relationship is headed, that it's not moving in the direction that you had hoped. And again, I don't have, the Ten of Swords is not out here. We do have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like there is the sense that you were working on this relationship, but ultimately it didn't transpire the way you'd hoped. So I don't necessarily feel like you've lost the relationship altogether. I just feel like it's not where it's not where you want it to be, even though you put a significant amount of energy into it. And I feel like there could have been an opportunity connected to this relationship, possibly a work opportunity, some kind of financial endeavor or creative endeavor. And because you're having to release this connection or lessen the amount of energy you're putting into it, I feel like you're also at a loss with regard to this opportunity. You might be feeling like you have to let it go as well. It almost feels like you kind of know that if you set aside this connection, at least for the time being, and make room for investing more energy into other areas of your life that you know you can recover, that you know you can make things better, but you're resistant to that. Because maybe you feel that if you put less energy into this connection that you're really going to lose it altogether. It's not just going to be kind of put on the back burner. It's not just going to be kind of put on hold, but you would actually lose it altogether. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Aquarius. So we have the Lovers, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. So this is a significant relationship that you have on your mind. It could even, you could even feel a spiritual connection to this person, or feel like they are, you know, a soulmate individual, type of individual, somebody that you were meant to spend some time with in this 3D existence that we're in. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Chariot in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups. And the Three of Wands. So we have a lot of stuck, stagnant energy on the table. I just want to take note of these cards that are coming out. We have the Chariot in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. All indicating stuck, stagnant, unable to move forward, needing to go back, needing to re-examine, reassess. There could also be stubbornness in moving forward, or refusal to take the next step. Could be waiting on some communication from this King of Wands. I feel like you might be sitting and waiting on communication. Almost like you can't make any moves until you hear from this person. Because this person, for whatever reason, is like the holder of the green light. I don't know how else to say it. You know, that just popped into my head. Kind of dumb, but it popped into my head. It's almost like this King of Wands is the one who can say, okay, now it's time to make a move. Aquarius, I feel like you don't want to make any moves without this person, and this person would be the one who says, okay, it's time to jump. It's time to move. It's time to take action. And you would be like right there saying, okay, how high do I jump? Where are we going? When do we start? It could be, I mean, this King of Wands could potentially be a boss, for example, or someone who's running a business, or someone that is a leader of sorts that you follow, someone that you are offering your services, and maybe, again, you could be an employee. But I feel like there's more to this relationship than meets the eye, at least for you, maybe not for this King of Wands. There's this energy indicating that you're just not willing to make any moves on your own. You're not willing to take the reins and move forward by yourself, or separate yourself from this person. And so that has you in this stagnant situation. I think that this could go a number of different ways, Aquarius. Let's say, for example, let's put this into perspective. So some real life examples. So let's say, for example, you are an employee of this King of Wands. And because of this current, pandemic that we're dealing with, and a lot of people in quarantine, laid off, or working remotely from home, or lost jobs altogether. So everything feels like it's on hold, especially in the area of work, right, or employment. If this is a boss or supervisor or someone of that nature who has the ability to kind of give you the green light to get moving again, or open things back up again, or go back to work, you're on hold because of that. But also this distance, or this disconnect, separation possibly from this individual, also has you feeling down and out, because I think that you feel that there's a stronger connection, and there could be a stronger connection, more than just boss employee, for example, or leader and follower, that kind of energy. It's not just that for you. There's more to it than that. And so it may be that you are feeling stuck with regard to your current financial situation, employment or job, but also in the area of romance or love, because you haven't heard from this person, or you're waiting for this person to communicate, to reach out, to give you the green light, whatever that looks like for you. Now, let's say, for example, that the priority was a intimate connection. Let's say it's a romantic connection. But you haven't established, the type of connection where you're living together, for example, or you're married. It's a connection that maybe was kind of new, and because of current situations, it's on hold, or it's come to a stop altogether. It hasn't made any progress, even though you put a significant amount of effort and work into this. And you feel like because of this current state of affairs or situation that you're in, that you could be ultimately losing this person because you can't keep the momentum going with this relationship. That's what I've got with these cards so far. I'm going to get this last round out, Aquarius, and then see if we can wrap this up. So we have the Magician again. 8 of Pentacles again, this time in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles again in reverse. There's the Knight of Pentacles again in reverse. Judgment in reverse. And then Strength in reverse. So, again, more of the same. I feel like, Aquarius, you feel like you put a significant amount of effort into this connection, this situation. And right now you're being forced to come to a complete stop. And you're waiting for communication, you're waiting for word to get going again. I think to a certain extent too, you feel like it's probably time to at least hear from this person, maybe gain some clarity as to get an update as to how they're doing, or what's next, or what's on the horizon, for example. If this is a boss, someone who might be getting ready to communicate. You know, it's mid-May. There's a lot of businesses opening up. We're going to be doing this, this, and this. And I don't think that you've heard from this person. And again, so this Queen of Pentacles energy just feels like she's just sitting there kind of trying to maintain a certain level of making herself a priority because she's at a standstill with regard to this relationship or the situation. You might feel like you don't have control over the situation, again, because you're waiting. You're waiting on communication, waiting to hear word. You know, it's possible, too, that maybe you just got something going with this individual. Maybe it was a brand new business. I'm just, again, throwing some examples out there. Maybe it was a brand new business and it's come to a screeching halt. And you're kind of waiting for, we're going to restart this. We're going to get this going again. But it hasn't happened. So there's definitely a lot of confusion, questions. You're wondering, trying to figure things out. Is this a loss altogether? Are we just not going to move forward with this? Or are we going to get things up and running again? And so Aquarius, I'm not necessarily seeing that there's communication back and forth or an effort on your part, for example, to reach out to this King of Wands. Which for me would be at least one solution based on your circumstances is for you to just go ahead and reach out, see what's going on. Because I think you really want clarity more than anything else. You may too feel like this relationship or the status of the relationship is mutual or was mutual, and that this King of Wands' inability to take action or to communicate is a mistake on his part because he's missing out now on something potentially that could be really good and positive, but he hasn't been moving on it. And maybe to a certain extent, Aquarius, you're like, I'm not going to wait forever. You know, I have a certain level of loyalty, but if I'm not going to have regular communication, or if this person's just going to ghost me or not let me know that things are still active, it's just, you're just, you know, in a state of rest right now. You hit the pause button, you're not moving forward because you can't, that kind of thing. But I don't feel like this person has communicated. Let's get this last Dreams of Gaia tarot card, which is the Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles. I haven't pulled this one in a really long time. So the Seven of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite, which did not come out in your reading, can indicate needing to have patience, needing to invest more time, needing to, again, maintain that level of energy that you're putting forth because things just aren't quite ready. So this could be advice from Spirit indicating that you just need to continue to have patience and wait it out and don't give up hope. But these cards do have different meanings. I haven't pulled this one in a really long time. Like I said, it's about a half a page, so we'll read it together, see what it says, Aquarius, and maybe it'll give you some insight as well. Here we go. The Seven of Earth symbolizes a need to both nurture and maintain a connection between spirit, self, and the world around you. Ground, integrate, and connect. To feel and embrace this connection does not require any belief in the divine, but a simple awareness that all is connected on an energetic level. At this time, look out into the world to see, feel, and understand the cycles of life and nature and how they affect and influence you. Over time, life and day-to-day demands may begin to wear away on us, making us irritable and reactive, less adaptable and flexible, more fearful of the change going on within us and around us. All of these things can make us feel alone and disconnected. The Seven of Earth symbolizes the importance of connection and being part of the natural world, but also the need to address areas of potential stress in your life before they become a problem. It is time to meditate and still your mind. Make a habit of taking time to sit and meditate in nature and allow all the stress to flow out of you and into the earth. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to relax and become one with Gaia and Great Spirit. Reconnect. You do not have to believe. Just allow yourself to be still, at peace, and free of the impurities and worries that cloud your senses and good judgment. So there you go, Aquarius. I think that's really good advice, honestly. I think it is advice from Spirit that, first of all, I mean, you know, on a practical level, if you want to kind of reconnect with a sense of well-being and feel better about the situation, maybe you do go out into nature and do some meditating, maybe some yoga, just get out in the sunshine, reconnect with nature. It can make you feel at peace, and you won't feel alone because you've got all that around you. I know it helps me. It's definitely one of those tools and one of those things you can do when you're by yourself, when you're feeling disconnected. So I think that's good advice, and it could be what you need to do to kind of still your mind, make yourself feel better about your situation and the connection that you're dealing with right now, because I do believe that this kind of energy is certainly not making things better, Aquarius, with regard to your current situation, but also your current connection. So I'm going to leave that here, Aquarius. I hope that this reading gave you some insight, helped you out in some way, even if it was just confirming some feelings you were having. I really appreciate you watching, and I'm going to end this here. So take care, Aquarius. I hope it all works out for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.